this Seattle clip here. Moving on. This is,
man.
Yeah, I know. It's about 2 minutes, a long clip. I'm sorry, I don't like to play long clips. It's kind of verboten in video and TV to play clips longer than like a minute 30. But this is important because it's something I've talked about frequently on the show, how government bureaus, bureaucrats, politicians, and the like, they have this great unwashed attitude towards the rest of us, like we're their minions. Keep in mind, it is not hyperbolic or any exaggeration of our structure of government. Say these people work for us. We pay them. We give them power. It is the consent of the governed. We pay them and their power, everything. Their financial security is based on our money, our tax dollars. And the very power we give them is based on the consent of us. But that's not the way government works anymore, whether at the local, federal, or state level. These lunatics, many of them, think that we work for them. Now, I sent this out and Greg Gutfeld retweeted the tweet because I think he was disturbed by it. I wouldn't be surprised to see it later on one of the shows. Hat tip to Blaze for picking this up, and I have the article in the show notes today as well if you'd like to read it. So the Seattle City Council, Joe, is having an open public hearing. Remember, these city council people work for us, where citizens who empower them and pay them are allowed, and I use the quote allowed because of some, I don't know any other way to say it. They have an open comment period. You're allowed to come in and you're allowed to present your comments in a 2-minute time period. That's not unreasonable because a lot of people have a lot of things to say. And I don't have any beef with the time thing, the 2-minute time period. But I want you to watch what happens when this guy, I don't know this guy, I've never met him in my life. He comes in with a prepared 2-minute statement to talk. And as he gets up to the microphone, these council people don't even have the courtesy. Imagine if I did my show, Joe, like this. Hey, folks, nice to see you today. Dan Bongino show. Let me surf a little bit here. I got my email. Folks, it'd be about it's annoying now, and I'm making a mockery of it.
Yeah, man.
If I did a show like that, I'd have about 1,000 viewers, if that, and it'd probably be family members and friends and people I'd have to pay to watch the show. But watch the way the city council people completely ignore this citizen who's trying to petition his government as his God-given right is. Play that cut.
Next is Richard Schwartz. Good afternoon.
Afternoon. Before you start the clock, could you stop it for a second? It's real discouraging to come up here and see all the heads down. It's like,
Sir, you're on a 2-minute timer here, so let's go.
I'm not following you.
You're on a 2-minute timer.
Could you start it over, please?
No, we're not going to. Just go ahead.
So it was unreasonable for you to ask that people look up and give me their attention?
Sir, you have 2 minutes. We're all looking at you. Have 2 minutes. Now you have 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Okay, well, I guess I won't be able to say it. Last week, you limited, this kind of goes to the heart of what I was going to talk about, which was the state of our democracy. Last week, you limited speakers because of the number of speakers to 1 minute each, but you allowed Camilla Jayapal to speak as long as she wanted to. It was 4 or 5 minutes. And it reminded me of George Orwell's famous saying from Animal Farm about how all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. Mm-hmm. And that's how I feel like I'm being treated now, just because I was kind of asking for your attention. Like, I noticed you were very attentive to Miss Jayapal last week. And I just wanted to ask for your attention before I started. And I immediately got a hostile response back from you. I don't understand that. So you don't ever respond to citizens, or what's...
I do, sir, but you have 2 minutes for public comment to the agenda items.
Well, it's all on tape, and I think it's a pretty sad commentary. That you think that asking for you guys to look up off of your computers and give attention during this short period of time was an unreasonable thing. I really feel bad about that.
Thank you.